Proud of our guys. We came out, we played hard, made some mistakes. Defensively, we gave up too many yards. That's probably the best quarterback we've seen this year. He put it on the money. We weren't able to get any pressure on the first half. Offensively, we took care of business. We held some guys out. Duckworth, Kenny Irons, Brad Lester got a little sore after the first few plays. We pulled him out. It was a big day by Ben Tate. Offensive line really played well, but we could have had another problem. It looks like Bosley's hurt his knee, so we're going to have to do some scrambling around starting tomorrow. This group's getting speed up. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, but we'll find somebody that'll step up. Gave up too many plays on defense. We've got to find out the reason for that. We're not getting hands on receivers. And again, they had to have one running back rush for 117 yards. That's way too much. But they came in and played hard. They had a good scheme against us. We weren't playing on a lot of emotion. I thought our technique fundamentals were pretty good. John Vaughn kicked that long field goal before half. That was good to see that happen. I think he became the leading scorer in history of whatever of Auburn. I think that's actually leading points scored. Is that right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. More points than anybody. But, just looking back on the day before looking at the film, and we were a lot more consistent on offense. We were able to run the ball. We were able to throw play action. We dropped a couple in the first half that would have made a difference and a few more points. But we'd take 38, 13, and go on.
Well, we gave up some yards. I was certainly disappointed with third down. We had some opportunities there to get off the field. Gave up a couple big plays there, especially in our cover two look on the sideline. Hit us in the hole a couple times, but hey, the kid made some throws today. We had some good coverage at times. Didn't get the ball out, and we had some missed leverage at times, and he hit the spots. But when we got down the red area, we played awful well down there, and that's part of it. And I wish we hadn't given up the yards, but we got the win, and we gave up 13 points.
Speaking of your play in the red zone area, that their first drive of the second half, I think it gotten inside the 10 when you guys made a play, forced a fumble. How big of a play was that?
That was a tremendous swing for us. I think the big one was at the end of half there, making the stop off the fourth down stop they made, holding them to 3 points there, and then coming back there, driving the ball pretty good there, and we ripped the ball out on the third down and got the ball out on them. So I think, again, we got to play better on third down. When you play against a team like that, it's going to spread you. With the athletes they have, they're going to make some plays here and there. I wish they hadn't made as many as they did, but we certainly can play better. I know that.
Please to create as many turnovers you guys did?
Well, that's one thing. Really been frustrating this year has been third down and turnovers. For whatever reason, we work on those two parts of the games every day during the week as far as getting the ball out and stopping them on third down. And they converted some third downs today, which is disappointing, but I was happy to be able to get some turnovers in the way that we got the ball out. That's a key part of the game.
Shuffle some guys around in the backfield today that enable you to do some different things.
Well, it's nice to have some guys that can play. Putting Ben in there and seeing what he can do. And Trey Smith did some nice things, and having some guys that can play that makes a difference. Being able to still function and rush the football when you don't have your number one backs, pretty good. Testament to the offensive line probably as much as anything.
What about Ben Tate? Can we talk about him?
Yeah, he ran the ball hard, and he looked like he ran the ball smart. He found the creases. He showed a little patience on the sweeps and such. He was good outside. He knew how to use his blocks. And this kid could really be a fantastic football player before he leaves here. And he showed you, gave you a little taste of it today.
Now, what do you take away from a game like this? You scored 38 points, kind of up and down on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, it was up and down, but it was more up than down. We did some good things. We threw the ball, hit 16 out of 19 passes, and rushed for over 200 yards. That's more up than down. And there's going to be some ebb and flow in any game. There was a couple series that were disappointing. That's only a couple 3-and-outs that were totally unnecessary. Should not have been 3-and-outs. But, again, for the most part, we were pretty efficient. So I think we got a little better today.